In this video, I'm going to show you how to use blur in OpenCV. By using blur, you can get these results. You can have a face completely blurred, or you can have face or any other object smooth. So I'm going to show you the code for that. First, I create the three windows: source, medium blur, and Gaussian blur. I read an image and instantly show it as the source. This size is just an argument for the Gaussian blur. The larger the size, the more blurred the image will be. And here I set the region of interest, which is basically the object that you want to blur, in this case a face. So first, what I do is to copy the image. I clone the image, and after that I set the region of interest in that image, so that way I get the specific headers for the object. You don't copy the contents here. You don't copy the specific pixels. You share the same data in this copied image and in object, but you're only working on the region of interest. That's the interesting part. So when you apply a Gaussian blur into the object, and to store it into the object as well, you're actually changing the data from this copied image. So after I do that, I need to copy the image again. So I clone it from the image, and then I do the same thing. I get the object from the copied image, and then I run the medium blur function to the object, and then show it with this line. That's it. So when you run it, you see that in this case we have, in the medium blur, you cannot really recognize the face because the blur is a lot. And in here, in this case, in the Gaussian blur, you can see that the image is smoother, but you can still recognize the face. So it really depends on your project which one you should use. But now you know all the alternatives and all the general alternatives. There are more blurring functionality in OpenCV, but these two represent nice two options for your projects. So that's it. Now you know how to blur an image to make it smooth or to make it so that you cannot recognize the object.